It's the boy Joell Ortiz, Brooklyns Joell in the building. This is Love Soul. I'm with my Love Soul DJs out here in London, doing what we do, and just keeping it true to ourselves. Peace.
Brooklyns Joell Ortiz, what's going on, sir?
What up, what up?
Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good, oh, good.
My name is Joell Ortiz. I'm from Brooklyn, as I told you. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm a Latin hip-hop artist. Some of my first early work was with Raucous Records in 1999. That was my first single. It was called Real Recognize, and Brooklyn and Philly Niggas with my boy Pretty Ugly. Outside of that, I got a record deal in 2007 with Koch Records, and I was also signed to Aftermath. I had 2 record deals at the same time, and currently right now I'm working on my sophomore album called The Free Agent, which is independent right now. I'm no longer with Aftermath, and I'm in an alleyway in London, and I bumped into Love Souls, and you already know what's going on. We doing what we do.
So I mean, you know, if we just scoop a little bit forward, you know, post Raucous situation,
right.
We're now in 2008,
right.
And I guess the biggest kind of energy surrounding you was, you know, this dude's about to come out, and Aftermath, it's about to jump off,
right.
And now you're not, and we're still waiting on Dre's album.
Right.
I mean, being in that camp, what exactly happened? I mean,
all right, real talk. Nothing musically hindered me coming out on Aftermath. Dr. Dre was totally inspired by my music. He signed me immediately after I played 2 records. It was a timing issue. You know, like I learned in hip hop, you know, when your window of opportunity is open, you jump through because it closes really, really fast. The attention span is like this big with a million dudes trying to rhyme. So when it came, you know, I had the cover of XXL on our own without the Aftermath attachment and stuff like that. I had my videos added to BET on our own, just me and my team, without the Aftermath ad. And so we went into the label like, all right, we got this huge buzz surrounding us. You just signed him. You evidently love the kid. You love his records. We need a release date. And he basically said, yo, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I want to put Detox out first, and I want to also trail it with an Eminem record and let Eminem set you up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Detox has been in the making for a long time, and I just didn't think it would be in my best interest to wait for an album that, you know, has been so anticipated for so long, and then an album after that before I came out. So I asked, you know, for a release, and he was not happy about it. Like he was like, you know what I mean? Like it was like, dang, like I signed you, I got big plans. You know what I'm saying? Like just bear with me for a little while or whatever. But I couldn't. I had fans that were expecting my record. I got people that want to hear me, and you know, like to just sitting on the side waiting and recording the records I'm recording, it wasn't a great thing for me. So I asked for a release. I was granted the release, but it wasn't sour. Me and Dre are still cool. He still got new beats for me. I co-wrote on a Detox. We're friends. He made last Christmas the meanest Christmas I ever had in my entire life. It was a learning experience, and now, you know, me being, you know, I'm in the best place of my life. I'm still working with Dre. I'm a free agent. Highly anticipated. I'm on to come up. Got a show out here in London. I'm doing Europe stuff, and I'm happy.
And being independent, do you feel that there's never been a better time to be independent with the YouTube jump offs?
Yeah, man. This is like, I mean, with the proper team and the internet and everything, you can do a major label's job. You know what I'm saying? You can market and promote yourself and get those avenues to advertise yourself and promote yourself the same way they would with big money. Like the internet makes me and you neighbors. Like I live next door to you because of the internet. So I'm happy with the way the independent route is going. I can still get the tastemakers to fill my records when I leak them. I can still get the proper promotion. I can streamline other things that I've got going on outside of music through the internet. So I'm happy with the independent route right now. I couldn't have it any other way.
So what's happening outside music, dude? Using your powers for good?
Oh, of course, I always do good. Right now I got a foundation called 2 at a Time to give 2 computers out to housing developments, to abundant of housing developments in Brooklyn. You know, and just show the kids, try to get them, you know, to log on and see a bigger picture, to see the world, to see what London, like they can literally be in front of London, in front of a computer, rather than be running around doing some negative things like hustling and unprotected sex, and drinking and smoking, and some of the things that I don't promote, and some of the things I've seen firsthand and that I rhyme about and don't glorify. So, you know, they don't be having the Mac apples in the community centers and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe one of them kids will grow up and be my engineer or something like that.
Right.
Just see that there's a world bigger than that 10-block radius that they grew up in. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So just from a sociological point of view, I mean, I spent a long time in LA kicking it with David Banner, who, as you know, is quite outwardly politically and socially active.
Right.
What do you think it's going to take to break that cycle in Brooklyn and neighborhoods like that, Harlem, the Bronx, where there is that kind of cycle that's very difficult to get out of? Because that exists here as well in the UK, I'm sure you're aware.
Of course. I just need, because the kids follow hip hop, yo. We got a voice. We directly talk to them. They respect us a lot more than they respect the teachers in school. You know what I'm saying? They pay a lot more attention to what we talk about than what they do in the school. So with this voice that, that's God-given, you got to talk the right things. I just think artists need to stress some of the realer issues a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this around this. Don't glorify hustling drugs. Like someone like me, let them know that it's not cool out there. It's freezing on the street corners and you're selling things to make ends meet. It's not the move. Don't think that it's all glamour and glitz and you're a baller and you sell bricks and this is the life you want to do. It's cool to get shot and all that. Nah, that's not the move. The move is sitting in front of your class, answering questions, getting A's, getting into high school, getting into good colleges on scholarships. You know what I'm saying? I just think that the rappers need to address realer issues and it'll bring upon a social change.
Okay, and as far as you as a person, I have to ask as a DJ, when Joell Ortiz is sat at home in front of the fire, in his pajamas and his slippers, what music is he listening to?
I'm all over the place with music. Like, I just got on this flight, I was listening to Michael McDonald.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to listen to different things outside of hip-hop sometimes, just to zone out. But because real talk, as a fan of hip hop, I'm not really happy about the state of hip hop. Like outside of me and Mortal and a couple of other people I bump into on the underground scene, people ain't talking what I want to hear, what I was a fan of. I'm a fan of that early '90s era. Your Smith and Wessons, your Raekwon Purple Tea, Das Effects, all the gutter '90s music. You know what I mean? The Wu and all of them. So, some of this lollipop stuff that we hear, all this, big videos and stuff like that, I can't really connect with, because that's not what I'm a fan of. That's not what I reflect with my pen. You know what I'm saying? So if it's hip hop in my iPod, it's Big Pun.
Yeah.
It's Big L.
No doubt. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Biggie. It's ODB. You know what I'm saying? All the Fallen Soldiers and that early '90s era, and a few selected from this era.
Right. Well, listen, good looking out, Joe. We appreciate you always coming to the UK.
No doubt.
And you're always welcome with us around the Love Soul crew.
Yeah, the boy Joell Ortiz in the alleyway in London. Look out for the Free Agent album. I'm at the Coronet, and I'll be back all the time.
And the webpage is?
JoellOrtiz.com. You can also hit me on MySpace, www.joellortiz.myspace.com and stuff like that. I'm on YouTube. Check out my videos. I shoot videos for almost every one of my records independently, just to give people a visual and see what's going on. I also write a journal on hiphopgame.com. Y'all can check that out. Keep in touch with your boy.
LoveSoul.tv, you know what it is, another exclusive. We're feeling ourselves right now. It's been a good night. Joell Ortiz right here. Peace.
Love Soul. Peace.